That was all one chorus. That's the chorus. That's the chorus. Can you imagine? They have to do that every time they go on stage. What's good? Today, we're going to be checking out the best choreography moments in K-pop, at least according to this YouTube channel called Odd-Eyed. Now, this video is 3 years out of date, but that's okay. I think we'll still get a really good idea of what are some of the most iconic moments in general. And of course, if you guys want a follow-up video where I check out some of the newer edition choreography moment videos, definitely let me know by leaving a like and commenting and subscribing. This one is the most famous video that I've seen out there, and I thought, me being a dancer myself, I could give an interesting take on some of these choreographies and also give my own opinion about, like, do I think these are the most? Did they miss anything? I don't know. We're gonna see, and it has been quite a while since we checked out the actual hardest moments of K-pop, which you guys can check out in the playlist above. I'll put that in the info card. But that video did really well. It ended up being the most viewed video, so clearly you guys are interested in my take as a dancer. But anyways, guys, we have a Patreon in the description below if you guys want to go the extra mile and support the channel. It really helps me do these videos as consistently as I have been. This is the second month of me trying to do this full time, so I'd really appreciate any support you guys can give, whether that be just leaving a like, subscribing, commenting, or if you guys want to go the extra mile, like I said, you get like over 500 exclusive reactions that I've done already and plenty more to come, especially right now. And of course, I do have to preface this by saying this is all subjective. You know, this is my opinion. This is this YouTube creator's opinion as well. If you have any input yourself, maybe some dancers will watch this video as well. You can give your takes on why you think these are the best choreography moments or why people think that they are the best choreography moments. And I think I'll link to all the choreographies in the description below so you guys can check out the full versions yourself. I'll also link to this compilation because obviously, you know, this video blew up for a reason. I'm sure a lot of people agree. I'm sure a lot of people disagree as well. But regardless, I am using someone else's content here, using someone else's opinions and talking about it. So go show some love on the original video as well, okay? Let me know what are the best compilation videos that from the last year. I would love to see what you guys think would be a really good reaction to check out because obviously this is 3 years old. So, you know, we've had plenty of really cool choreographies come out in the last 3 years. And you can see that on my channel. I've probably talked about them if they are one of the most because they, you know, people request that kind of stuff. So anyways, let's waste no more time, okay? Super excited to check this out. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, go. Whew, this is huge. Innovative and unique, so that's the criteria here. Of course, yeah. You know, something about this is that like these are probably more popular songs, more popular choreographies that, you know, most people talk about, but there's plenty of choreographies from groups that like don't have any views, man. Like someone I think about, and I hope they include, when did Very Very debut? Point is, Very Very has some of the coolest choreographies that I feel like no one talks about. So, examples like that. Visually pleasing, unique moves. So, more visually oriented, right? Oh, so we're separating them into categories, which is really cool. So, we're going to be starting off with like visual elements. So, probably more conceptual stuff, which I'm a big fan of. Yes. 101's energetic. So they create this piano with all the members. This is great utilization of their numbers. And just, this is the beginning of the song too. So it really sets you up. Intros are so important for capturing an audience's attention. So good choice to start this off. 101 was just before my time of making reactions, but I did a cover of this song. I was actually Minhyun in this. SF9. I've heard about this one. Wow. That is really cool. So they create this, yeah, as they say, a pinwheel. And what I really like about this is that the members are like sliding and they're almost like, well, for one thing, they have a really good support system here. And then they're pulling each other up and they're like continuing this visual, which is like a really nice, like, continuous momentum kind of piece, right? That's really hard to make it look seamless, so I'm curious because I think like one of the coolest visual choreographers that I've seen is oh, what's his name? Choi I forgot his name. I'll put him in I'll put him in the editing. He creates a lot of really cool choreographies like that. I like the little wave at the end as well. Now we got FX with 4 walls. Yeah. Super sharp moments here. And this is more of a, I want to say, whacking or Vogue inspired, right? You can see the intention in the hands and everything. What's captivating is, and we've seen like these kind of choreographies all over the place. This is a bit older. So for older choreography to really be playing with these like, you know, visual elements, obviously paves the way for newer groups to experiment more with that. But yeah, look at the hands and everything, and they're look at like their direction that they're facing as well. That all adds to the overall picture. And what's nice about this is that they do this rollout kind of moment where everyone kind of does this snake-like visual here. And then at the same time, we have these blindfolded members, obviously not part of FX. They come out to the side when they do that, and they join them. Now, BTS with DNA. Of course, with this, like, this is like one of their most famous choreographies for a reason. This was choreographed by, I want to say, Keone, if I remember correctly. Keone and Mari Madrid. They've done tons of BTS's work. And, you know, I feel like a lot of times when people make choreography, they have to think about, well, what is this song about? What are they trying to portray with this? And when you get something like a visual element like this, look how that they're all, it's not so simple, you know, it's not just like a, they play around with like, you know, DNA, they play around with like, you know, waves and everything, but to have them all connected like this, not only tells them like a storyline, but it also has a beautifully visually pleasing choreography. Once again, Jungkook is emphasizing by looking up, where's our focus, where are we looking? VIXX! These are my boys, bro. This is like the first group that got me into K-pop in general, man. 2013, I got really into them. I started my channel because of VIXX. If you guys could see, I have their light stick in the background here. This is such a cool choreography. It got censored because of how much commitment they have to this concept, which is obviously a voodoo doll. They literally stab through somebody, through their member. And look at N's acting as well. Ken does a great job as well with his vocals. Beautiful. And like, this is N here that comes out. Look at his like, you know, like how he's like really committing to these concepts. And I feel like I still deem VIXX to be I still deem them to be the concept kings. I don't think they've been dethroned in my opinion, because VIXX really set the tone, and they've done so many different varieties too. I would highly recommend VIXX if you guys are newer K-pop fans. We got Twice with Fancy. We talked about Twice Fancy on the channel already. So we create a star here. This is with I think they're missing a member here. No, they don't. They have 9. So it's interesting. We have 3 members on the side, which is interesting. It's not super like parallel, because we use 6 of the members here in the back. Yeah. So I mean, interesting. Twice definitely has some iconic choreographies, but I feel like their newer stuff is actually more visually captivating. 7 Tens is incredible. We recently checked out Baggy Jeans. I still think this is one of the coolest choreographies. It's top 5 for me, maybe top 3, honestly. This is one of the songs, one of the choreographies. This is like one of those choreographies you show to your friend first. It's like, hey, have you heard of K-pop before? Check out this. And this is like, the reason for this is like, with 5 members, they're able to create such really cool visual elements. And guys, it's not even just visual elements. It's very conceptual, of course. The song is so good. Look at the images they create. Taeyong has his foot up, bro, over his leg. Did that make grammatic sense? I don't know, but their choices are incredible. I can't remember the choreographer for this. Beautiful ending too, almost like that DNA kind of thing where you travel from one member to the next, to the next, to the next. And I like how he gets up because he's on one knee, which is hard to make like a smooth get up. Taeyong also does this nice little, look how his leg is like curled as well. Watch how he gets up too. They all melt up. You could honestly play that whole choreography. Yes, Aizwan, man. You know, and I don't know who choreographed for Aizwan and 101, but I'm assuming it's, you know, they're the same kind of like, maybe the same team, I don't know. Like I said, the guy that I mentioned earlier, he's done so much for the K-pop choreography scene. Let's check this out again. It's crazy what you can do with so many members. Look at that. Beautiful levels, beautiful visual elements. I miss Aizwan, man. Do we have anything? Let's see. I mean, yeah, the hands fluttering and everything. This is only like a small unit of like the whole group, and they create. Once again, it's like using that many members, choosing the focus and snapping to that is so important in visual elements. SHINee! Oh my god, the infamous windmill, bro. Beautiful. Yes, Taemin's shining in the center there. Yeah, when I think visual elements, I think of this song. It's SM in the like 2010s, bro. Like we saw FX and we saw this song as well. They were so creative. What's cool about this is how they reveal each member, right? And then they're all in a line, but they're going in different directions, everything. I feel like it's pretty self-explanatory, but like the windmill at the back, bro, you need to be warmed up. Your arms, I tried doing that. I think we did a little bit of we tried to do a cover of it. I don't think we finished it, but the windmill arms, bro, you have to like be fully extended and everything. Shout out to Onyu. I believe it's Onyu, right? LOONA, of course, with Butterfly. We've checked this out on the channel as well. Now, the choreographer that worked with them, really, really amazing job. I haven't seen her do too much after this. But look at their arms, bro. Look at how their orientation, how their heads are out. Look at how their legs are interweaving. Beautiful, you know, on the floor work here. Of course, we create like these, like, elegant, almost like yoga-like poses. Contemporary, so contemporary. Incredible job with the formations in this one as well. Their transitions are so beautiful. Yes, Heejin, watch how she does like a full spin here. 2 full spins almost. Astro! I haven't seen this one. Wow, okay, they lift him up. He dabs at the end here. I feel like Astro is also one of those groups, I feel like they're known for their synchronicity and their lines, but conceptually, I feel like they've done a lot cooler stuff in the recent years, in my opinion. Oh, so they created a paraglide. Oh, I see. Okay, that's cool. Wow, look at this. K&K, I've never checked them out, but some people have been recommending this this group. That's so cool. They all lift them with their hands here. I haven't seen that done before this, and I don't know if it's been done, honestly. Correct me if I'm wrong. Oh, I love, yo, like the older groups, man, they experimented so much with these kind of like, I mean, I know like new groups do as well, but like, look at how they get him to the ground. That's so interesting. and they pull him through. Wow. This is so risky, guys. Like, they have to do this live on stage. Stunts like this can really be risky. Oh my gosh. Wow, they're sharp. Oh, my girls, Cosmic Girls. Let's go. Haven't seen the intro for Dreams Come True. They join in and they circle around her. Really pretty slow melt to the ground. Yes, I've seen this. They reveal each other. Great use of their lines here. I love when groups aren't afraid to do slow motion, because with K-pop, it's all in your face. It's all like, you know, stimulating. It's super stimulating. So when they go slower like this, it really makes you draw your eye to the song and how it's produced and the beauty of it. And they all twist back to get up. GFRIEND! We have a whole GFRIEND playlist on here, guys. Flower. I like that. I like how they're all connected here and they create this little, like, it's very clear, right? Like, I could see the representation of a flower really clearly. Guys, that was only category 1. We've been talking for 17 minutes. Guys, this is gonna be a long video. Yeah. Oh my gosh, bro. Wait, what's this category? Creative. So this is using a lot of traditional Korean movement. Also, Afro elements as well. Check out the knees and everything. I'm not too sure the names of some of these. I know they have the Gwar Gwar in this. And honestly, I've seen the Gwar Gwar so much in choreography since this. That slow moment there to get into this beautiful release. Yep. So that's a traditional Korean move. I forgot what it was called. Check out DKTV's video on that for the name. There's the Gwar Gwara. Beautiful fusion of styles and genres and cultures and everything. And the thing with BTS is that I know, like, you know, we can have that conversation all day about, you know, using other people's cultures and everything, but I know BTS themselves, they really do their research and they really study up. And it's, if anyone's gonna, you know, do this kind of style, I'm glad it's BTS, because I know that they really care about the culture and everything. Boombaya. You gotta include this moment. You know, just like a really cool slide underneath. She pulls herself through them. I don't doubt that Blackpink makes it. I think Blackpink choreography is actually really engaging and it's smart. Yes, so this is Stray Kids, the Haka. I'm unfamiliar. I believe it's a tribal dance, but I'm not too knowledgeable on this. But once again, able to use, you know, elements of different cultures and everything. I think that's beautiful. As long as they're respectful with it, right? Which Stray Kids are. Yes, they create an X, which we've seen done after this, but I feel like I hadn't seen it before this. The microwave move, we've seen this so many times since this was done, but when this came out, bro, I never saw it before. Oh my gosh, Shootout. I did a cover of this as well. Great vibrating moments here. I'm not gonna read the caption, but this is what an intro, bro. Seriously. And I love the beat kill moment into this. I think Monsta X, their choreographers are some of the most talented people out there. I really do. Christine, RIP, bro. I'm getting a minute of Pristine. Okay. This was huge when it came out. It's really sad to see that Pristine isn't a thing anymore. I'm trying to think of what made them choose this for the choreography moments. I still remember this motif. Once again, super famous. It's really nice to see, like, I feel like it's a good homage to, or a good tribute to this era of K-pop. I feel like you can really go year by year and see what the choreography was like. Not even just generation, but just by year. It's crazy how much you can pull from like where the style of it. Dude, we got a double SHINee everybody, and honestly, I'm happy about it. Ooh, look at that twist of the leg too. Jonghyun. Ooh. Once again, this slow, like these moments where they just let it breathe, bro, and it's really cool. This is obviously like, you know, electricity and everything, and like they're all like starting themselves up. Hey. Yes. Awesome. We don't see too much stuff like that anymore. VIXX VOODOO also does it, which I'm actually surprised they haven't put that in there. I would even, yeah, I mean, it's the video's not over, but if they're gonna include that, I feel like you would include VOODOO dolls. What is going on? I have not seen this. She is walking on the ceiling. Ugh. We've talked about this extensively on the channel. I'll link to that video as well. Watch, what is this, Jun? Watch how he gets up. That's tactical training, man. It's so good. And the way they pull themselves up. 17 have some of the most conceptual choreography out there. Like obviously when we talk about like concept kings, you know, we talk about VIXX for just their commitment to the concept, but in terms of choreography, 17 is unmatched, bro. Some of the best utilization of numbers I've ever seen. Very fun, very entertaining to look at. Oh, okay, I definitely agree with this one. I would love to do an NCT Dream throwback episode where we go into some of their older stuff. Even their newer stuff, I mean, like they definitely play. I feel like I after Boom, I was catching up with them and I was watching their stuff, but they've done some incredible work in the past as well. It's so difficult. It's so difficult. So much control needed. They pull themselves forward like that. Like some of the most like visually stunning moments I've seen, honestly. It's just so sharp because they train so hard to get everything so perfect. Yes, they pull themselves in, bro. That's so cool. Of course, tutting, bro. The iconic 360p. His shirt is so like it hurts your eyes. Key's hair. There's so many iconic moments about this. Putting is always risky to put in choreography. You have to be really clean with your hands or else it'll just look so messy. Because that's everything. It's all in the hands. Thank you for including Dreamcatcher. You guys know I love Dreamcatcher, my favorite group. Favorite group for a reason, man. Good use of the scarves here. Or I guess they're handkerchiefs. Yeah, she pulls out the baton, bro. Oh my goodness. And then they throw in that moment there, something you would see Suha choreograph or something. If you know, you know. Wow. Rocky, what's good? Yeah. I mean, this is back in the era when choreography, it was all about lines and synchronicity. Like I think of Infinite, I think of VIXX, I think of ASTRO. 17 was probably coming up around this time, if I'm not mistaken. It was very focused on sharpness, and ASTRO were the kings of that, man. Yeah, so much movement. These formations are incredible. It's Dala Dala. We love choreography. Yeah, I mean, who doesn't know this moment? This is called the best choreography moments. I guess this is also including iconic moments, because I'm definitely seeing like moments that like everyone knows this. Everyone did a cover of this song. Like that sweep of the arm is so cool, so captivating. Yeji is a freaking god. Watch how they get to the ground as well. They're so strong. Yeah. I'm assuming Wannabe will also be on here. The shoulders, you know. I need to do, yeah, so they're doing sign language in this too, which is, you know, that's beautiful to see. I would love to do a full video on this. One of my favorite songs of all time. Only elevated by their choreography. Beautiful emotion. And once again, their visual elements are just stunning. So strong. That was all one chorus. That's the chorus. That's the chorus. Can you imagine? Like, that's the kind of stuff you see in the intro, maybe the outro dance break, like a special stage kind of thing. But to have it as their chorus, they have to do that every time they go on stage. That is discipline. We've been talking for 30 minutes. We're in category 3 finally. Special mentions. TXT. Ooh, they're kicking their leg. I haven't seen this one, or maybe I have. I feel like TXT is definitely one of those groups you could bring one of their newer choreographies. Although Crown should be in here as well for visually stunning. Oh my gosh, Yeonjun. Ooh, they hit the wall. They skipped out, they cut out the whoa. The best part. I love that move, bro. Look at the feet. Love the use of levels there too while he connects them like this. So with ITZY, I gotta say they're also one of the best performance groups out there, especially for girl groups. I wouldn't say that they have the most like most visually stunning stuff, but like their execution and everything, and also just their ability to create iconic moments, because each member is so distinct and so talented. Like this moment here, not the most hardest thing out there, but so effective. Oh, that's cool. You guys want a full video on this? I feel like this is one of the ones I actually haven't seen. Ooh. Once again, iconic dance break. I've seen everyone does a cover of this. Beautiful. And you may not think that's, you know, relatable, like, or relevant to the video of like having the best dance breaks, but it 100% does have a reason to be in here, because people that do covers, they do covers of songs not only by the groups that they love, but when everybody does a cover of it, you know it's an iconic dance, bro. If the dance was boring, even if you love the group, why do the choreography? JJ Project, wow. I haven't seen this one. Love Got 7 though. Look at how they're mirroring, wow. Ooh. I've heard it, I've heard this. I haven't seen the choreography. Beautiful imagery. I mean, obviously we've seen mirroring before. Top 3 chorus of all time? Whoa. Okay, Sherlock. I would love to do a video on just SHINee in general, but Sherlock, bro, I've seen this so many times. It still holds up, man. SHINee stuff holds up so well. I look at Replay at their first song, right? And it's still, you could put that out today and it would still hold up. Just incredible choreography, and they execute it beautifully. I love conceptual stuff like this. Love the robotic feel there. This chorus is engraved in everyone's mind. Let's see what they got to say about this. What makes what makes what makes the choreography relies on stage presence and confidence in order to be performed well, If you performed it half-heartedly, it would look horrible, but if you put in the full effort, it looks amazing. So that's something that I feel like you could say about most of the choreography back in the day for K-pop. You could probably say that, but SHINee did it like one of the best, if not the best. I don't know. That's debatable, I guess. But when I think choreography in second gen, I think SHINee. Used to be the most expensive. Yeah, they had like a sponsorship and everything. You see like the Genie stuff on there. SHINee's back, bro. Everyone remembers that. Iconic. Oh, I love this choreography so much. Once again, I've done a cover of this. It bothers me that more people don't consider this an amazing song, because this is like one of my favorite songs by 17 as well. The choreography is so intense, it's so cool, and it's conceptual. It's everything you want. Great isolation moments, textures. They skipped the one of my favorite parts. Bah, 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 bah. Look how the 8 stays in the middle here, and they kind of curl out too. It's like a double layer. And then he creates his own formation in the back here too. Really cool. Really good setting up. Yeah, this choreography wasn't afraid to use weird kind of moments, like these shoulder things, this part, which I would have included because it's so weird. I think of this and Cherry Bomb for having some of the weirdest choreography, but executed at its highest level and making it just like art, bro. It's so... Love this part. And he pulls them in, bro. Once again, texture galore. I can see why it's divisive. I think this choreo is an acquired taste. It's not for everybody, unless they really give it a chance. And once you like really just enjoy it for what it is. Bro, I literally just... Okay. I didn't pre-watch this, bro. I was literally just talking about Cherry Bomb. So... Clearly, this user has a lot of emphasis on unique choreography, stuff that you've never seen before, because this is some of the weirdest and best choreography I've ever seen. Love this piece so much. Hands. Boom. Oh, they skipped that part. Like, look at the bouncing, bro. Who does this? Who does this? Nobody. And nobody has done it like this, bro. It's a one of a kind. I mean, look at the feet, bro. Once again, commitment to this slow texture. Yeah, nice canon, nice visual element. Oh gosh, they're gonna play this whole thing, honestly. Yep, see how they repeat that beginning, bro? The hands like this. Crazy. They make a little popping effect here. It's like they're popping the... Once again, they repeat that motif. They pull up like this, bro. Taeyong is just a star in the center. Star in the center. Just the extensions and everything, almost going into a full split. Bouncing on the ground, bro. Breaking elements. And then the most stunning visual element you've ever seen. And to continue it, Taeyang eating it up, arm on the shoulder, we're vibing. Finish off with Mark. Thank you for making this video. I talked for 40 minutes, guys. In the past, when I made videos like this, I was definitely just watching it, not really talking too much. I'm glad I talked a bit more. If you stayed for the whole video, let me know in the comments below. But maybe I'll put timestamps because we definitely talk about a lot.
My clip box, yes guys. Dude, these are my 2 bias records. These are literally my 2 bias records.
I told them.
Oh, cute. Okay, these are Taste of Love photo cards.
If you're a Kpopper, you need to try Clutebox. Clutebox specially curates a box full of collectible K-pop merch and delicious Korean snacks straight to your door every season. Just go to clutebox.com, choose your favorite K-pop group and member, and don't forget to enjoy Clutebox with your friends.
I hope you guys took something interesting from it. My overall thoughts on the video, I think it does a good job of highlighting what makes a good choreography in K-pop, or what makes a good choreography in general. But K-pop has another element with it, with its live singing. You have to always keep that in mind, and just it's an overall piece of art in general, which I find so captivating. And the reason why K-pop has blown up the way it has is because it takes elements from so many different genres of music, so many different genres of dance. It takes elements of Western music videos and makes it way more interesting to look at. And it always has a choreography, for the most part, attached to these title tracks. And it's an experience. It really is an experience. And you get to know the members and everything. I mean, that's what makes K-pop so great. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And if you did, please leave a like, subscribe. This definitely took a lot of work, a lot more than I thought I was going to talk. So go show some love on the original video in the description below, and I'll put all the choreographies in the description below as well. And I'll try and find the choreographers too so I can list that. And I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Peace.